I always felt out of place in my own home, like an outsider peering into a world that wasn't mine. The tension was always there, lingering in the air like a heavy fog. My parents' arguments echoed through the walls, each shout and angry word piercing through my attempts to find peace. My siblings, caught in the same storm, had their own ways of coping. We were all islands, drifting in a sea of discord. Every night, I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, wishing for a different life. The idea of escaping to a better world was my solace, a place where my dreams of peace and happiness could flourish. It was during one of these late-night escapes into the world of books and online forums that I stumbled upon Neville Goddard's teachings. His method of shifting intrigued me. The idea that I could manifest a new reality through my imagination and belief. It seemed too good to be true, but I was desperate. I devoured everything I could find about his techniques. Visualization, scripting, feeling the wish fulfilled. I was willing to try anything. I started small, imagining peaceful moments, feeling the warmth of a loving family, even if just in my mind. I read about the power of the subconscious mind and how it could shape my reality if I truly believed. One night, I decided to take the plunge. I prepared myself for sleep, focusing on the feeling of love and security I craved. I imagined a different home, a place filled with warmth and laughter. I pictured a family that embraced me, where kindness and understanding replaced anger and bitterness. As I drifted off to sleep, I held on to that feeling, immersing myself in the vision of my desired reality. I imagined my new family in vivid detail, the softness of my mother's hugs, the sound of my father's laughter, the joy of my siblings' companionship. I focused on the emotions, allowing them to wash over me, filling me with a sense of peace and contentment. The next morning, I woke up feeling different. The air around me felt lighter, and there was a strange sense of peace. I opened my eyes, half expecting to see the familiar walls of my old room. But instead, I found myself in a different place. The room was bathed in sunlight, the walls adorned with pictures of happy moments. I sat up, heart pounding. This couldn't be real, I thought. But as I looked around, I felt a surge of hope. I got out of bed and walked to the door, hesitating for a moment before stepping out into the hallway. The house was alive with the sounds of morning, the clinking of dishes, the hum of conversation. I followed the sounds to the kitchen, where I found my new family. They were just as I had imagined them, their faces filled with warmth and love. "Good morning, Lucianne," my new mother said, her smile lighting up the room. "Did you sleep well?" I nodded, unable to find my voice. This was real. I had shifted. Days turned into weeks, and I began to embrace my new reality. My new family was everything I had dreamed of and more. We spent our days together, creating memories that filled the void left by my past. My new siblings and I shared secrets and dreams, our bond growing stronger with each passing day. There were moments when I doubted, wondering if this was just a dream. But every time, I reminded myself of Neville Goddard's teachings, the power of belief and imagination. I had manifested this reality, and it was mine to keep. My new parents were patient and loving, always ready to listen and offer guidance. They encouraged me to pursue my interests and dreams, something my old family had never done. With their support, I started to explore my passions, discovering new talents and abilities I never knew I had. One day, as I was painting in the garden, my new father approached me. He watched quietly for a while before speaking. "You're very talented, Lucianne. Have you ever thought about taking art classes?" The idea thrilled me. In my old life, I had always loved drawing and painting, but there had never been any support or encouragement. "I'd love to," I replied, feeling a surge of excitement. My new parents enrolled me in an art school, where I met others who shared my passion. It was a dream come true, and I flourished in the supportive environment. My confidence grew, and I began to see myself not just as a survivor of my past, but as a creator of my future. As time went on, the wounds of my past began to heal. I learned to forgive my old family, understanding that they, too, were trapped in their own struggles. But I also knew that I had the power to create my own destiny, to choose love over fear. One evening, as we sat together in the living room, my new mother spoke softly. "Lucianne, we've been thinking. We'd like to formally adopt you, to make you a permanent part of our family." Tears welled up in my eyes. "Really?" She nodded, her eyes shining with love. "You're already our daughter in every way that matters. We want to make it official." The adoption process was a whirlwind of emotions, but it was also a celebration of my new life. My new family stood by me every step of the way, their love and support unwavering. My journey wasn't without challenges, but I faced them with a newfound strength. My new family supported me, their love a constant reminder of what I had achieved. I was no longer the lost girl trapped in a toxic home. I was Lucianne, a creator of my own reality, living a life filled with love and happiness. Looking back, I realized how far I had come. Neville Goddard's teachings had given me the tools to transform my life, to shift from a world of pain to one of joy. I was grateful for the journey, for the lessons learned, and for the family that now surrounded me with love. Every day was a new beginning, a chance to create and manifest my dreams. And as I continued to grow and evolve, I knew that I had the power within me to shape my reality, to live the life I had always imagined.